Want some free help to interview better? My name's Anna Papalia, and I specialize in teaching people how to interview better. How to invite you Thursday, June 9th from 10 a.m. to 11 Eastern. Keystone First is having its second annual event. The hour-long workshop will be full of free resources, and you can ask as many questions as you want. Pause this video and register using this QR code. You can also follow me on LinkedIn to get more information.
You need to hear this. All the reasons that you believe you're being held back in your career or you're not succeeding in an interview are all self-made obstacles called limiting beliefs. If you tell yourself that you are too young or too old, or you have too much experience, or you don't have enough experience, or whatever it is you tell yourself, if you shift your mindset and start telling yourself the opposite, if you start believing in yourself, that's when you're going to unlock confidence. You cannot interview well until you believe in yourself. You cannot convince someone else in an interview that you are worthy and qualified of this position if you first don't believe it yourself. For more tips on how to interview better, follow me and get a Shift profile to discover your interview styles. In an interview, you either come across as a charmer, a challenger, a harmonizer, or an examiner. My name's Anna Papalia, and I've been teaching people how to interview for 11 years. I conducted lots of research, I discovered interview styles, then I wrote a scientifically valid personality assessment, Myers-Briggs can't even say that determines what your interview style is. If you're interested in checking it out, check out the link in my bio, comment below for a 50% off coupon, and find out today what impression you're making in interviews. Welcome to day 7 of my series, Do Just One Thing Today to Get a New Job. If you have been following along this whole time, congratulations. You have found your old resume, you've updated your bullets, you've maybe even updated your template, and you've thought deeply about how you present yourself. Congratulations. I bet that's more than you thought you were going to do a couple weeks ago. So for today's tip, I want you to take your updated resume and I'd like for you to send it to 3 people that you trust. Okay? Because finding somebody else to give you feedback, to edit your work, getting an extra set of eyes will find typos and give you insight on things that you didn't even see. So pause this video and go send your updated resume to 3 people. There, good job. Now, I want you to comment when you've done this so we can support you and congratulate you because we're doing this together. For more free resources, go to my website, shiftprofile.com, and guess what? I'm really proud of you. Thank you so much for following along, and by this time next week, you're going to be ready to start applying for jobs. When you're asked in a job interview, tell us about yourself. Why do you want to work here? What are your strengths and weaknesses? Do you tell them whatever you think that they want to hear? Are you very good at getting job offers? Do you nail almost all of your interviews? If so, I feel bad for you. Because the goal of a job interview is to not nail every single one. The goal of a job interview is to not collect as many offers as possible. If you've done that, you've missed the point. You see, you should be treating a job interview like a two-way street. It's not about seeking their approval and getting the offer. No. It's about you interviewing them. It's 50-50. You want to go in and put them on the hot seat. You're not doing this because you need money and you need their job and you need their approval. No, you need the next right opportunity for your career, and you are going to interview them as much as they interview you. Until you make this mindset shift, you will go in and you will tell them whatever they want to hear, and you will find yourself in very bad jobs that are a bad fit for you. If you've done this in the past, it's okay. There's a way to fix it. Stop being so accommodating in interviews. Know your bare minimums. Know what you want ahead of time and put your foot down. You have to understand that nailing a job interview can really be career sabotage. And ultimately, you can bomb an interview or even bomb your career by just going in wanting to nail every interview.
For more tips on how to interview better, follow me. Get an Interviewology profile to discover your interview style, and good luck. Here are 4 signs that you nailed your job interview. Number 4, if your interview was scheduled for an hour, but it went an hour and a half or 2 hours, that is a great sign. They don't spend extra time with people that they are not interested in. Number 3, if they ask you any of these questions, you nailed your interview. What are your salary expectations? What are your future plans? And are you interviewing anywhere else? Number 2, and I love it when this happens, when you're in an interview and you're only meeting with Bob, the HR director, and he's so impressed with your interview, he says, wait, I think Mike's in the office today. Hey, Mike, come on in here and meet Anna. That is a buy sign. Number 1, the best way to know if you nailed your job interview is if in the interview, they shift from interviewing you to pitching you. Do they start selling you on the organization? Do they start telling you about all the benefits of working there? If the recruiter or hiring manager moves into sales mode, that means that they are so impressed with you that they're trying to sell you on working there, and they do not do that for people that have bombed the interview. And here's a bonus tip. As always, just like in dating, in interviewing, if they respond quickly to your emails and are very quick to schedule the next interview, they are interested. For more tips on how to interview better and to discover your interview style, get an Interviewology profile. Did you know that everyone interviews as either a charmer, challenger, examiner, or harmonizer? Get an Interviewology profile to discover your interview style. Follow me, and good luck in your upcoming interviews.
I got a comment that I make recruiters sound really bad. Stop spreading misinformation. I currently have over 50 clients that are all actively looking for jobs. They all have stories of being ghosted by recruiters. I previously was a recruiter, and I worked in HR, and I was a contingent recruiter. Know that this problem is pervasive. If you haven't looked for a job in a while, perhaps you don't know how demeaning, demoralizing, and horrible it is to be ghosted. Yeah, sure. Maybe you're one of the few. That's wonderful and communicative. And I hope there are more like you. The point I was making is that recruiters aren't being held accountable so they can get away with bad behavior. That's what we need to fix. While I'm sure there are a lot of great recruiters out there, the majority are doing things like ghosting or overpromising, and it really affects candidates. I wish I was spreading misinformation. I wish this wasn't a thing, but it very much is, and it's something that we need to fix. New York City just passed a pay transparency law. This mandate for New York